So with Holiday sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. They've got Horford. Brook Lopez is out there with Antetokounmpo. And there's Terry, and it's Middleton in at the 2. And at the midway point, Chris, what stands out about this phase of the regular season to you?
Well, usually the standings have solidified, Kevin. Favorites, the cellar dwellers, we had some great stories. This is where the front offices has to take a hard look at their roster and maybe look to make some moves as well.
Here is Lillard following Jason Terry's 3. There's the triple. Rebound by Brook Lopez. And so it's Terry bringing it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Kicks it to Horford. Here's Giannis. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
I mean, he does things that other bigs simply can't. Horford, a phenomenal passer for his position.
Covington passes to Bogdanovich, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Khris Middleton. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Aldridge finds Nurkic over Lopez. And Nurkic gets it to go.
Well, I love Nurkic's shot selection. Outstanding at getting to his spots and converting.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. We saw him with 10 points last game. Can't hit that one. Good D by Covington. Lillard against Horford. Good work defensively by Horford.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
That's just great defense, forcing his man into a difficult attempt.
Now here's Horford. He had 15 points last outer. Giannis kicks to Horford. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Defensive breakdown, and they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
Lillard the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Lillard. Clock at 6. Aldridge with a screen on Giannis. Lillard misses. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Lopez. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Khris Middleton.
All that size in the paint. Lopez, he's always excelled when he capitalizes in this area of the court.
Lillard with no one around. Hits it from 3-point range. Lillard's got 6.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And one of the few NBA players out of an HBCU, Robert Covington, undrafted out of Tennessee State University, has had to work for everything he's gotten in this league.
He got his feet wet in the lean years in Philly when they were really trusting the process. And not a lot of flash in his game. All about determination and detail.
Now Nurkic after the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. Rebound by Brook Lopez.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
Bogdanovich against Middleton. Outside Terry. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
The correct decision by Middleton, moving to his wide-open teammate, Khris, a terrific passer off the wing.
Lillard, no good that time. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland this season.
And guys, these teams don't see each other too often, but last year they would have liked to see a little bit more of them, the way they were able to take care of their business. And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing for them.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his
that one on Horford.
Once he gets the ball down low, Aldridge has an array of moves. Hard to stop the savvy veteran.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bucks.
The 3-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
And he can't get the first one.
And what a tremendous career for LaMarcus Aldridge. I mean, so many double-doubles, a rim protector, makes plays for others. Man, the list goes on.
And he sinks the second. Milwaukee leading by 4. Screen by Giannis. Shot by Terry, no good.
Love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
Down low, Covington, and the dunk by Covington.
Moving, he's not afraid to finish with power. Covington loves to dunk it home.
Looking at Portland, they want to turn it around after the loss to Dallas. Here's Antetokounmpo. Portland grabs the miss. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
They just appeared lost out there. I mean, it seemed like they were scrambling on the defensive end of the floor.
Covington's shot is off.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Passes to Giannis. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And I can't think of a higher percentage look than that. Giannis, one of the best ever working inside.
For the Trailblazers, Brooks checked in for Nurkic, and it's Batum for Robert Covington.
Give him a hand, fans. Your Blazer.
Now, here's Batum. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game.
That can't be an instrument. Difficult task defensively because he has such deep range.
To the middle, here's Lopez. Brooks grabs the board. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They trail by 1. Pass to Aldridge. Over Horford. Again, the Trailblazers score.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Oh, you know what it is. One play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
Portland's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Back to Bogdanovich. The pass to Brooks. Lopez with the steal. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Call timeout. Your Blazer
Hachimura is checked in for Bogdanovich. The Bucks also changing it up. Portis comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's D'Anthony Melton in for Jason Terry. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Back to Melton. Lets the 3 fly. The shot, no good. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Brooks with a screen on Middleton. And Lillard kicks to Aldridge. And another 3 for Portland.
Yeah, the high basketball IQ of Lillard showing up, moving the ball to the open man.
Now, Giannis. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him. Mostly miss.
The shot by Batum, no good. Bucks trail by 4.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Melton, no good.
The D hanging tough and stopping what would normally have been easy lay.
Batum passes to Hachimura. Now Brooks, defended by Portis. And Horford pulls it down. They've been looking out of sorts in the last few possessions.
And this is when you need to be patient. Find a high percentage shot and have some floor balance.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Middleton for 3, and the 3 ball is good.
Middleton.
Middleton's got a couple of threes now in the first for Milwaukee.
And this is Middleton's game. He's thinking of shooting it even before the pass hits his hands.
Pass to Hachimura. Trying to find Brooks. He's got it now. And he lays it straight in. And the Trailblazers lead by 3.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
In the corner, Middleton with it. That misses, and a chance to tie it there. Portland's gone 4 of 8 on their 3-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside here in the first quarter. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Batum. And there's the drive. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Everything looked good until the finish. It all goes wrong.
Over in the corner, Portis. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Aldridge a screen. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
And let's check out some stats for Horford. Really been a key contributor over the past month. Getting around 12 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he...
I think if you talk to anyone on this team, they believe in his ability 100%.
And the Bucks making a change here. Hollard's checked in.
Your laser dancer.
Holiday against Edwards. They set the pick. Nice move. The shot by Holiday, no good.
And all the skill used on that crossover. Might want to save a little bit for the finish. Unable to convert there.
Now here's Edwards. He's usually able to provide some lift to his team, averaging 6 points a game. Just 5 on the clock. Portland no good that time either. Bucks trail by 3. Portis the screen. And Holiday, here we go. Portland grabs the miss. Batum's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside Edwards. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal, third team.
And Anthony Edwards, the top pick of 2020. Not the most polished player early on, but his ceiling is through the roof.
Free throw good, Edwards. So many top picks come in ready to play, Greg. Edwards a part of a class that needed more time, though.
Yeah, the talent is clearly there. And don't forget the pandemic cutting the college careers of many of the 2020 draftees short. Edwards, though, has all the tools to be an incredible wing player.
And Edwards drops them both.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Now here is Miller. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Edwards against Holiday. They need this one. Here's Portis. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Outside Edwards. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Inside. The shot's good from Powell. And it's now only a 1-point Portland lead.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Through the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot 3 at the line.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive and trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
Taking 3 shots.
And the first one drops. He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. 4-point game. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
And sometimes you have games like that, but you just got to shrug it off and move on to the next one.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball, following the bucket by the Bucks. And Batum kicks to Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Trying to find Hachimura. Gets it to him. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Trailblazers lead by 4.
A talented interior scorer for Hachimura. It's about getting ideal positioning and going to work.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Fades. Portis can't get it to go.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
That one good for 2. And it's 7 points for Anthony Edwards.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish.
Beyond the arc. Rebound by Harrell. Edwards looking it over. Driving inside. And Edwards with the stuff.
This is the kind of teammate Batum is. You like seeing him share.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Portland out in front. They lead by 8. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And as we know, the great ones make those around them better. That's certainly the case with Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I'm a lot more comfortable. It's because my teammates trust me. My team trusts me to make the right play. And, you know, late in the game, I'm just trying to make the right play. That can be a pass. That can be a shot. But that's my mindset down the stretch.
Not predetermined. He's reading the defense and then responding accordingly.
Well, it starts with getting downhill. The defense has to build a wall to keep him away from the rim.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Portland.
They're playing with no fear so far today, getting physical and getting to the line. A bunch of their points coming that way.
And also, they've gotten the three-pointer to fall tonight as well. That's equally as important.
Taj Gibson is out there with Bogdanovich. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. Then there's Edwards. And it's Covington in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Portland. There's Miller with the 3. He can't get it to go. And it's Portland the other way. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Outside, Bogdanovich. Passes it to Nurkic. Milwaukee with the rebound. Here's Connaughton. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. To the paint, Nurkic with the steal. Covington against Holiday. Covington dishes to Gibson. Outside, Edwards. He kicks it to Covington. Got a piece of it. Holiday with it. Now Covington defending. And here's Miller outside. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Trailblazers leading by 10. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Gibson finds Bogdanovich. Buries it from three-point range. Bogdanovich has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And Bogdanovich is a consistent shooter from outside. Once he's in rhythm, he's comfortable from firing from beyond.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's see it.
And the Bucks with some changes. Lopez comes in for Powell, and Middleton subbed in for Pat Connaughton.
For your Blazer dancers.
Portis, the pass to Holiday. Portis, a screen on Edwards. Here's Holiday, and Gibson sends it back.
And Gibson just out here to play hard defense, showing great awareness coming up there with that block.
First team foul.
Milwaukee shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
Taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. As we see all these teams make all these moves to bring in big-time talent, but how important is chemistry between those players once they are sharing the same locker room?
Well, it's funny because chemistry doesn't show up on the stat sheet nor in analytics, but it's so essential. I mean, as a player, you need friends out there on the court, guys that hold you accountable, support you, and some that you enjoy the journey with.
He's off on the second. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nurkic. And here we have the 2K leaderboard showing us the teams with the best free throw percentage during the past month. In fourth, the Trailblazers.
And they've had a lot of success at the free throw line, converting those at a high level. So I'd look for them to continue to attack the rim.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Yeah, and I like the aggressiveness from Bogdanovich. Does an awesome job staying with his man and just making things difficult. It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Now, here's Nurkic. Khris Middleton unable to get his last shot to go. Pass to Gibson. Great D that time from Portis.
And he's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
The pass to Holiday. Edwards against Middleton. Shoots over Nurkic. Another miss by Middleton. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. Outside Edwards. And the Trailblazers, another three.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Portis sets the pick for Middleton. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
He's been cold, and it's been hurting him. The D, I mean, was ready for him. He hasn't been able to solve it.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Now here's Middleton. He has 6. Lopez, a screen on Bogdanovich. Shots good by Middleton. Middleton's got 8.
And just about every one of Middleton's shots is a smart one. Even for mid-range, he's not going to force anything.
And Portland making a change here. Lillard's checked in.
And taking a look here at some stats for Bojan Bogdanovic. How's the last month of basketball been for him? Averaging about 7 points, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he continues to hone his game. I think the potential is there.
Oh, yeah, you can see the potential. But it's raw. He needs to keep refining that skill set.
Marcus Aldridge is checked in for the Trailblazers. And then for Milwaukee, Antetokounmpo's checked in for Portis. Horford comes in for Miller. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Drew Holiday. To the left side wing. Horford against Aldridge. Giannis outside. 6 to shoot. Good D by Covington.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And at 6'7" with a 7'2" wingspan, Robert Covington, Greg, comfortable guarding power forwards.
Well, he's accustomed to it. In high school, he was the same height, but only weighed 170 pounds. Even then, his coach said he was weak, but he wasn't soft.
Bucks trail by 19. Giannis outside. To the inside, Horford. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Giannis
has got 3 assists now in this one. Now here's Covington. He's guarded by Middleton. Lillard misses.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Lillard.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing the muscles he's added to that near 7-foot frame.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Brooks checked in for Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Batum in for Robert Covington. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Terry's checked in.
In 2020, a special year for Giannis, winning MVP and Defensive Player of the Year, then signing a Supermax extension worth over $200 million.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Portland moving the ball around. Brooks setting a pick for Batum. Brooks, left side. Back to Batum. Over Lopez. Batum, good. And the Trailblazers lead by 16.
Well, in addition to Batum's solid perimeter shooting, he is also very efficient from the mid-range, dropping in these shots consistently.
The wide open look here for Terry. And the Bucks miss again.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Batum passes to Aldridge. Over Horford. Trying to get open is Brooks. Milwaukee with the rebound. Giannis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Terry dishes to Middleton. Terry looking over the floor. And there's the feed to Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
It may be the most bankable play in this offense. Antetokounmpo on the roll with the finish.
All right, look who's coming out on the court.
Hachimura is checked in for Bogdanovich.
And checking out the numbers for Antetokounmpo. He's been dominant over the last month. 17th in rebounding, and he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
And as you were saying, one of the better rebounders in the league. He just has that tireless work ethic that also motivates the rest of his teammates. Now, Giannis. Nicholas Batum missing from long range. Middleton right side. Horford against Brooks. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I mean, what I appreciate about Horford is his unselfishness. I mean, he brings a veteran team-first mindset to the table.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
2 shots. Pass on the first.
That's good from Horford.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
And Al Horford drops them both. And here are the Trailblazers now. And here's Batum. Three-pointer, Lillard drops in the tray. Lillard's got 15 points.
Yeah, well, this is what makes Lillard an all-star caliber player. Did I say all-star MVP caliber player? His ability to fill it up.
A shot by Middleton, wide open. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now, here's Batum. Lillard outside. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Inside, here's Antetokounmpo.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Lillard outside. Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 18.
And having a whale of a game from three-point range. Drained 3 of them in that first quarter and has added 3 more here in the second.
Now here's Middleton. 20 points for him last game against Boston.
And not only that, think about it, he dominated the boards. His energy was incredible. He never stopped working.
Now Lillard, after Khris Middleton missed from long range. Here's Aldridge. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second personal.
That one on Horford.
First team
Terrific at just being aggressive. Aldridge excels at putting pressure on the D and getting the call.
Portland, they had put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And he knocks down the first one. Portis, who's checked in for Lopez. And so LaMarcus Aldridge nails them both. And Greg, with recent legal results, more opportunities now for compensation for college athletes. Do you like it?
I do. I mean, there's enough money going around. I don't have a problem with the athletes getting a share, especially with the amount of time and effort and energy they have to commit. Let's take care of the guys. Let them enjoy the collegiate experience.
Hachimura finds Lillard. Aldridge with a screen on Terry. Lillard attacking, makes it off the glass. Lillard's got 20.
This quarter expending tremendous energy at the offensive end. He's not slowing down. He's still calling for it.
Middleton looking it over. A fadeaway. Horford no luck.
Does a good job just to get the shot off clean. Even if he can't knock it down, the fadeaway is really his only choice there.
Giannis against Batum. Lillard from outside. And Khris Middleton pulls it down. Middleton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the paint. Portis kicks to Horford. Pass to Terry.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
The shot comes out, and the Trailblazers going the other way.
He had 2 3-pointers in the opening quarter. And hasn't been able to connect yet here in the second.
Aldridge can't get it to go.
His interior scoring is one of the things that drives their offense. Don't expect him to miss many of those.
Giannis with it. 11 points in the game. Outside, Horford. Offline with his 3.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
Brooks outside. Passes it to Aldridge. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Batum. Out to Brooks from past the arc. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his.
We've got a moment now to go to a rookie watch and find out who among the NBA's freshman class has been the hottest shooters. Third is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And his confidence is going to keep growing if he continues shooting like he has over the past month.
First one falls for him.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
And so he makes both from the line.
Now a veteran in this league, Batum does a little bit of everything, including offer guidance and support for his younger teammates.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Middleton can't get it to go.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
In the corner, it's Aldridge. Back to Batum. Pass to Aldridge. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Horford. Middleton for 3. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 5 assists tonight. Batum against Terry. Lillard outside. Portland again missing. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Following this game, they'll hit the road to challenge the Pacers at Pacers Arena in Indianapolis. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Now here's Lillard. Batum for 3, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't.